This is the place they say people come from far, far, far away to find their dreams, chasing down these meteors and comets called dreams in the sky of life.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy ssjk-dots, the first black Super Saiyan to work out him, and I'm back here with another video. God damn, nigga, Marvel is going through some shit. First, Scarlett Johansson, like, nigga, y'all better pay up and give me my motherfucking money.
That's right. Tragic!
We've been getting some recent, like, mediocre, recent MCU stuff. Loki, WandaVision, What If, and all this recent mediocre shit. But look, at the end of the day, I love me the MCU, I love Marvel. I love Marvel. Just how I love many other things. I have my issues with them at times, but I love them. I love this company. I love what they do. Sometimes. So, this video is, this is some big stuff, guys. This is really, really huge. Spider-Man could be leaving Marvel. And not just Marvel, not just the MCU. This means I think even Sony could lose, Spider-Man. They're gonna lose the right to having Spider-Man in the comics, games, animation, all that. They won't be able to use them no more. But let's read this article and figure out what it's all about. Marvel suing to keep rights to Avengers characters from copyright termination. Blockbuster lawsuits filed today will decide future ownership of characters including Iron Man and Spider-Man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. All these other characters, Iron Man shit, I don't give a fuck about these niggas. The only character I'm worried about here is motherfucking Spider-Man. Fuck Iron Man, I don't give a fuck about this nigga.
Fuck you, Iron Man.
Spider-Man all day, bro. What the fuck? I don't care about no Iron Man. Get this shit out of here. Spider-Man, bro. Disney's Marvel unit is suing to hold on to Avengers characters, including Iron Man. Fuck him, I don't care. Spider-Man. Now this, I'm more worried about Spider-Man leaving. Doctor Strange, don't care about him. Ant-Man, bye, nigga. Hawkeye, Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson was baddie. But deuces. Falcon, nigga, I don't care about that Bird Boy. Man, get Bird Boy out of here. I'm just worried about Spider-Man, bruh. The complaints which the Hollywood Reporter has obtained come against the heirs of some late comic book geniuses, including Stan Lee, Steve Ditko, and Gene Colan. The suits seek declaratory relief that these blockbuster characters are ineligible for copyright termination as works made for hire. If Marvel loses, Disney would have to share ownership of characters worth billions. Disney would have to share. Disney, that's gonna hurt Disney because they're gonna be like, we gotta share and shit. Bro, Disney's finna be mad. They finna be fuming. They're gonna be punching the air. Knowing that they have to share, oh my gosh, it's gonna kill Disney, bruh. Disney is literally Mickey Mouse is literally gonna be in his chair. He's gonna be thinking, man, this is some bullshit. I gotta share my money. Fuck. Last month, the administrator of Ditko's estate filed a notice of termination on Spider-Man, which first appeared in comic book form in 1962. Under the termination provisions of copyright law, authors or their heirs can reclaim rights once granted to publishers after waiting a statutory set period of time. According to the termination notice, Marvel would lose rights to its iconic character in June 2023. So, look, this was already set in stone for this character to be taken away anyways by the heirs of Steve Ditko. And Steve Ditko and Stan Lee, I mean, they're the ones who pretty much created Spider-Man. So even their heirs have right to take this character back if they want to. I mean, they're the heirs of Steve Ditko and Stan Lee. I don't know if Steve Ditko and Stan Lee would have wanted this, but I mean, Steve Ditko and Stan Lee was there when this whole thing happened in 1962. So, if they was in the process of allowing for this to happen someday, then, if the heirs can do it, the heirs can do it. This is the heirs. If they want to take it back, they can take it back. That's on them. Marvel is facing other termination notices. For example, Larry Lieber filed termination notices over his brother Stanley's creations this past May. The heirs of the comic creators, including Black Widow creator Don Rico, are being represented by Mark Toberoff, who once famously represented Superman creators Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster in an unsuccessful termination attempt against DC. DC saved all termination by counterclaiming against Toberoff and asserting tortious interference of its rights. The publisher was represented by Dan Petrocelli et O. Melveni, who just so happened to be representing Disney now in efforts to keep rights to various Avengers characters. Petrocelli is filing several lawsuits in various jurisdictions against Larry Lieber, Don Heck, Patrick Ditko, Don Rico, and Keith Dittweiler. The case will focus on the creation of famous comic book characters and whether they should be deemed as works made for hire. If so, then the publisher would be deemed the statutory author. The litigation figures to focus on the Marvel method of loose, collaborative working atmosphere where initial ideas were briefly discussed to artists responsible for taking care of the details. The Marvel method has been the subject of prior litigations, just as a dispute a decade back over Ghost Rider. And it will again. For example, one of the complaints filed today, read here, asserts Marvel had the rights to exercise creative control over Stan Lee's contributions and pay Stan Lee a per page rate for his work. Toberoff has a lot of experience doing this type of case. Almost a decade ago, he represented the estate of comic book legend Jack Kirby over whether he could terminate a copyright grant on Spider-Man, X-Men, The Incredible Hulk, and The Mighty Thor. In August 2013, the Second Circuit Court of Appeals affirmed a lower court's ruling that determined Kirby's heirs couldn't wrest back his share of rights to these characters because the former Marvel freelancer had contributed his materials as a work made for hire. The Kirby case was then petitioned up to the Supreme Court, which the late Ruth Bader Ginsburg, signaling some interest in taking up the case. Marvel at the time fought hard against any high court review, and before the justices decided, the case was settled. Now comes off new litigation, which figures to take up where earlier ones left off. If the plaintiff wins, Disney expects to at least hold on to rights as co-owners. The studio will have to share profits with the others. Additionally, the termination provisions of copyright law only apply in the United States, allowing Disney to continue to control and profit from foreign exploitation. Alright, so this is the thing, right? As I said earlier, and I make this clear in this video, I don't care about no Iron Man. I don't care about no Doctor Strange. I don't care about no Ant-Man, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Falcon, and others. Spider-Man is what I am most focused on. Spider-Man is the only character I'm focused on here that's going to be gone. Look, at the end of the day, right, if it's the case of Spider-Man will be taken away from us, that will be sad. It's going to hurt. But at the end of the day, I'm not even worried about it because, mind you, once these estates claim these characters again, oh, best believe they're still going to like, yo, hey, Disney, y'all want to make some money? Yeah, so, we'll loan you this character, right? But we just want a bigger percentage, right? So basically, guys, this is how this is going to go. They're going to do what Sony's doing. Sony is literally loaning out Spider-Man to Marvel Studios to use, to borrow. And they can take him back whenever they want to. They literally have the power of this character, all the power. And if the state got the power, then yeah, they can break a deal like, yo, if you want to use this character for your future MCU stuff, okay, that's fine, but we just want you to cut us some slice of the bread. That's all. You guys, I wouldn't even worry too much. Like, all these characters you see, Iron Man and stuff, I'll keep it a buck. They're not even going to be taking out the MCU like that. Or even with their comics and stuff. I'm not talking about just the MCU. Their comics, their games, and all that. These estates are going to definitely try to profit off these characters. But they're going to have the power of these characters if they win. So at the end of the day, they can go to someone like Disney, or hey, even Sony. It don't matter who. Like, yo, Sony, we want you guys to make a new Spider-Man game, but we're willing to let you use Spider-Man, but we want to make sure we get this percentage of the profit and stuff and all that. So look, I'm not even worried about this like that. You know, there's a lot of people on Twitter crying and stuff like, boo-hoo, Spider-Man gonna be taken away, he gonna be gone, we ain't gonna get no more Spider-Man coming, when, shut up, stop crying, old puss-ass niggas, fucking crying and shit, old bitch-ass niggas. Bruh, this nigga Spider-Man is still gonna be around. Hey, they're not gonna take this character back and have him just sit in the vault and not do nothing with him. They're gonna do shit with him. They're gonna work with people that want to do extra shit with him and make money with them, but they're just gonna have the power to the characters. And I think people are overreacting, stop over exaggerating at the end of the day. I mean, look, I know there's some there's some DC fans out there right now looking like good. Nerdman, I'm talking about you specifically. There's some people out there that's plotting on this downfall. You know, I was on Twitter joking around, going like, good. This is I was like, this is the new Order 6. This is Order 66 right now, bro. But look, at the end of the day, guys, don't worry. They still gonna be here. You know, I mean, these other whack niggas, Ant-Man, I don't give a fuck. Like Ant-Man, Falcon, Bird Boy. Who cares about Bird Boy, bruh? Don't nobody care about Bird Boy. Are not going to be gone forever. I feel like people making it seem like these characters are just going to be gone forever. Like, this is it. Like, nah, this ain't it. Ain't nothing done. These characters not going to sit in the vault and not do nothing. These estates is going to do stuff with these characters if they get them. They didn't fight. They're not fighting to get these characters back to not do shit with them. You know, that's silly. You know, if they're fighting just to take these characters back and like hold on to them and just say nobody can do nothing else with these characters ever again, then it was no point. They're obviously taking them back to profit off them. That's obvious. And look, at the end of the day, y'all can talk your shit and be all like, oh, but the estates is just money hungry. They're just money hungry assholes. Well, so is Disney. Disney is money hungry assholes too. Disney is the same company that's willing to film movies near internment camps. When they film Mulan near a internment camp, and they didn't give a fuck. You know, all this stuff is just money to them. Shit, Disney would probably film some Marvel movies next to the U.S. border while some kids and shit get separated from their parents and stuff by like ICE and shit. Like, they don't give a fuck. You know, they're just there for the money. I mean, I'm here for the entertainment, but these companies are there for the money. They don't have these characters' interests the same way we, the fans, have their interests and stuff. How we look at them. They don't look at these characters the way we look at these characters. You know, they don't. They just look at these characters as money. Iron Man is just money to these companies. But to us, Iron Man means something more. He's not just money. He means something. He's a symbol to people. Same for Spider-Man. They're a symbol. But to these companies, they're not that. They're just dollar signs to these companies. And I want to make that clear. So all y'all going at the estate talking about, no, they trying to take my character away. What? Shut up. Shut up. They're not taking your character. Well, if they take your character away, just deal with it. This life, you know. Sometimes you gotta lose some shit. And, you know, you make way for other stuff. And at the end of the day, I said this on Twitter. Marvel has other characters. The MCU just created the multiverse so they can retcon stuff if they have to. They just created the multiverse. They can retcon. They can do whatever they want. I mean, they was already retconning stuff prior to the multiverse being a thing. You know, when they got rid of Edward Norton, Terrence Howard. I mean, shit. You know, they can retcon. They can make shit happen. Y'all just got to sit back and wait and see. Right now, we got to wait and see. But at the end of the day, Spider-Man, if they snatch you up, bruh, shit, I'm going to war. I'm protesting. I'm be heading up to these estates. Probably gonna, like, you know, get physical. Nah, we're not gonna beat up nobody. But, you know, I will express my opinions if this goes down. But for the most part, I'm not even bothered by this really that much. Like, dude, I love Spider-Man. I fucking love Spider-Man. I remember, I think I still have, I used to have this giant stuffed Spider-Man bear in storage and stuff. I don't have it no more. I had it when I was young. But man, I used to have the Spider-Man backpack, toys, all that, lunchbox and shit, shirts, played the games, read some of the comics, watched all the TV shows, all the movies. Favorite Spider-Man, Tobey. The best Spider-Man is Insomniac Spider-Man. And if you throw in 90s Spider-Man for another epic Spider-Man. Even throw in the Spectacular Spider-Man, another epic solid adaptation of Spider-Man. I love me some Spider-Man. But if this is how it is how it is. Just gotta deal with it. That's called life, you guys. It's called life. But look, we gotta head up out of here. It's your boy Kid out the First Black Super Saiyan, wherever I was playing, because that peace, love, positive, know that jazz and don't do drugs, and deuces.
What'd you do?